Hi guys, today we'll deviate from gaming peripheral reviews. We're going to take a look at a budget to mid-range USB microphone. Let's see if this is good for streaming, voiceovers, and recording. Today we'll review the Maono PM471TS USB condenser microphone. Firstly, let's do the unboxing. The box contains the user manual, tripod, USB Type-C to Type-A cable, microphone installation ring or shock mount, and lastly, the microphone itself. When we received the package, it came with an earphone with a very long cable. This is a very nice gesture from Maono because this mic has a 3.5 audio jack port which you can use to monitor your voice while recording. Later, we'll discuss the aforementioned specification, so please stay tuned. Now let's discuss the build of this mic. The shock mount after the puff filter is all plastic and the tripod stand is metallic. As for the mic, the receiver is the only metallic part. The rest is plastic, which means it's a very light mic. Meanwhile, the mic has a length of 14.5 centimeters and it's pretty short for me because the tripod stand is not adjustable. Although you can adjust the angle of the shock mount and the tripod up to 180 degrees, you need to position the mic properly when you're using it on meetings, recordings, and streaming. The Maono logo is also very noticeable at the middle of the puff filter, and the filter itself is made out of plastic. Just any other USB microphone, you can locate the gain knob at the middle of the mic. There's no specific legend of the gain knob. It's just a negative and positive sign plus the arrow sign of the knob. When the mic is attached to the shock mount, you need to position the gain knob at the sides so that you can adjust the volume gain easily. One thing I noticed is that the gain knob is wobbly when turning. For me, this is not a major issue because the knob is still intact and functions as expected. At the bottom, you'll find the USB Type-C port and the 3.5mm audio jack port for monitoring. Yes, you can monitor your voice while recording. Upon testing this feature, I did not encounter any latency, which is great especially if you like mics with monitoring feature. Also, this is good when recording because you can monitor the output of the microphone and adjust the volume or position of the mic accordingly. As for the price of this mic, my purchase price was around 1,900 pesos or $36. This may vary depending on the promotions of some online shops like Lazada or Shopee. Now let's do the testing. In this testing, we will not edit the quality of the audio. Also, I'll be attaching the mic to my camera and I will use it as the camera mic. The gain knob of the mic is set to the lowest and the audio gain of the camera is set to 11 to 13. On our first testing, I'll record on a quiet background. So in this testing, we're going to test if there are no background noises. Let's see if the mic sounds good. And during our testing, I'm just going to read some Steve Jobs quotes, okay? And the distance of the mic from my mouth is approximately 6 inches, okay? So let's start. The people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do. For the past 33 years, I have looked in the mirror every morning and asked myself, if today were the last day of my life, would I want to do what I'm about to do today? And whenever the answer has been no, for too many days in a row, I need to change something. So again, this is a test of the Maono 471TS. Now we're going to test the background noise. You can hear there are dogs barking in our neighborhood. The electric fan is just 2 feet away from the mic. Like what we did earlier, we're going to read some Winston Churchill quotes. All wisdom is not new wisdom. Every man should ask himself each day whether he is not too readily accepting negative solutions. If you destroy a free market, you create a black market. The price of greatness is responsibility. All I can say is that I have taken more out of alcohol than alcohol has taken out of me. So in this testing, we're going to test if the sound is good if my mouth is near to the mic. Okay, so while testing, we're just going to read some quotes from Elon Musk. Okay, so let's begin. When something is important enough, you do it even if the odds are not in your favor. If something's important enough, you should try, even if the probable outcome is a failure. If you're trying to create a company, it's like baking a cake. You have to have all the ingredients in the right proportion. People work better when they know what the goal is and why. It is important that people look forward coming to work in the morning and enjoying working. Okay, so in this testing, we're going to test if the mic sounds good or if we could still hear the sound if my mouth is approximately 1 foot away from the mic. Okay, so like we did earlier, I'm just going to read some Elon Musk quotes. Okay, let's begin. Patience is a virtue and I'm learning patience. It's a tough lesson. I would like to die on Mars, just not impact. I think it matters whether someone is good at heart. Great companies are built on great products. I think you should always bear in mind that entropy is not on your side. Okay, so in this testing, we're going to test the mic while playing an instrument, and a fan is beside me, and there are some dogs barking outside. Okay, so let's begin. Thing we're going to check the sound of the mic while playing a guitar and there are no background noises. Okay, let's begin. Yeah, so this is the recording of the Maono PM471TS while using the Xbox game bar. So let's see if it's good or not. This is a pretty long game. It takes 30 minutes at least to finish, and that's my mistake earlier because I I plan to play that match, but uh, I forgot to choose the deathmatch game, so instead the unranked game was selected. We're going to check if the output of the mic is good, and we're using Streamlabs OBS while playing the game, so it's just like streaming. Take note that we put some filters on it. Okay, so let's begin testing. So it's a bit laggy, so I'm just using a laptop. Let's go. Yeah, so I'm not really good at have a good game. So as you can see, it's a bit laggy. Oh, there's someone at my back.
And now for our final verdict. The mic is pretty good. To be honest, it exceeded my expectations. The two things I hate about this mic is the wobbly gain knob and there is no L filter included in the package. As for the mic stand, even though it's not adjustable, we can find a workaround for it. So our grade for this mic is 8 out of 10. It is not a great mic but it delivers. As for the price, I think the performance suffices with the pricing of this mic. How about you? What do you think? Let me know your thoughts by putting a comment below.
So that's it, guys. We've reached the end part now. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video. Till our next, goodbye.